What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon discussion video. Today we are going to be talking about the brand new Mimikyu exclusive Z move. I'm pretty sure it's called Let's Snuggle Forever. We're going to talk about what it means for Mimikyu and what it means for the Pokemon game franchise going forward. I think it's definitely a step in the right direction, and we're going to talk about that. But first things we're going to do is we're going to run down the move itself and compare it to its previous Z moves like the Ghostium Z and the Fairyum Z. So this move is boosted off of, I'm pretty sure, like the Mimikyu Z or the Mimium Z Crystal, and it's going to be boosted off of the move Play Rough, which I'm pretty sure is like a 90 base power, 90 accuracy move. So it's going to be boosting the power of this Play Rough all the way up to 190. So let's compare that to Mimikyu's other Z move, the Twinkle Tackle, boosted off of the same move Play Rough. That only goes up to base 175, so 190 going to be a whole 15 base power stronger than the Play Rough aspect, which already saw, like the Twinkle Tackle variant with the Fairyum Z, already saw a ton of competitive play in the VGC scene. It was great at checking Garchomps, and, depending on how you were EV trained, you could actually pick up KOs on a bunch of other sweeper Pokemon, even if it wasn't super effective. So definitely like seeing the little slight power creep in addition to the Let's Snuggle Forever. I think giving it 15 base power is going to free up a lot of other options for Mimikyu. You're not going to be locked into going certain natures to do certain things. So let's give an example here. If you wanted to use Mimikyu to beat Lele, for example, you would have to use a Jolly Mimikyu to guarantee that you are faster than a regular Lele, because Mimikyu's base speed is base 96 versus Lele's 95. So if you wanted to outspeed a timid Lele, you had to use a Jolly Mimikyu, and that would mean that you would have to use the Ghostium Z boosted off of like Shadow Claw or Shadow Ball if you're using a special sweeper. And that was okay, but that was very specific. It was definitely made exclusively for Lele, maybe also Marowak in like a niche scenario, but mostly for the Lele. Now that you have a stronger Z move from the Fairy Tree, what you can do is you can technically get away with going like maybe an Adamant Mimikyu if you wanted to, just hoping that you're faster than Lele with like a full speed investment and hoping that it's not a timid Lele. Either way, worst case scenario, you still have your disguise. But the good thing here is now you can go like an Adamant Mimikyu, boost Play Rough into Let's Snuggle Forever, and just pick up a one-shot just because you're slamming like a much stronger move. Because, you have the Adamant nature and 15 base power, that should definitely cover up for any sort of, shenanigans going in there. So now we're allowed to use Adamant Mimikyus a lot more. I think it's definitely going to change the way this Pokemon is played. And another way this Pokemon is played is, it's perfect for a Z move. I think it's definitely a good idea that Pokemon Company looked at the competitive scene, saw the way people were playing Mimikyu, and gave it its own exclusive Z move. So Mimikyu, remember, its ability is Disguise. So in having that ability, it doesn't really need an item. Its ability is pretty much like the best Focus Sash ever. You can guarantee, no questions asked, take one hit from anything. You can use it to switch in on Z moves, you can, do whatever you want with it. It can take any hit, and it makes Mimikyu a very niche Pokemon that I think is very well designed. Because it's not too strong, it's just strong enough, and you always have to respect your opponent's Mimikyu. So, let's look at items Mimikyus normally hold. They normally hold, Mental Herb. I've seen a couple Sash sets, and those are always the scariest. Mental Herb's probably the most common item. I've seen a couple Life Orbs. I've seen a couple red cards, actually, but most of the time it's Z moves. So I really like that the Pokemon Company looked at the way people play this Pokemon and gave it its own exclusive Z move as a bit of a balance patch, a power creep tweak. We have to assume that Ultra Sun and Moon, that's pretty much all they're using this game for. It's like a patch for Sun and Moon. It's like DLC that we're paying $30-something for, which is fine. I'm totally fine paying that. This is not what this video is about. But, they're tweaking little things. They're giving new egg move, new move tutors. They're changing stats. They're changing the VGC rules. They're giving new exclusive Z moves in an attempt to spice up the game and tweak it. I don't know if they're tweaking it to be a little bit more competitive or tweaking it to be funner to watch, but they're tweaking it, and I really think that they did a really good job with this Z move. So what I want to say, guys, is thank you guys for watching this video, first of all, and let me know what you guys think about this Z move in the comments below. Do you really like the Z move? Do you think you're going to use it? I know I will use it because I already use Fairyum Z Mimikyu in a lot of my teams, and this is just more swag points. It's one of the coolest looking Z moves in the game. Let me know what you guys think about it, and if you think there are going to be any more exclusive Z moves, or just your thought on Z moves in general in Pokemon Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon, in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.